right, hopefully, let me adjust this. Hopefully you all can hear me. Just gonna do a quick check. But yeah, I got a box, which I am very excited for. Let's see if I can make sound. Yep, perfect. So then, if anyone's on, here is a box from Amazon Japan. A little smushed, a little unfortunate, but I'm super excited because for some reason I thought this figure was coming out later. I thought I'd definitely be receiving it later, but no, here it is. Hey, Generation 1 Red Alert, what's up? How are you doing? I got a box that I am opening up, and I actually don't even need anything to open this up. Let's go ahead and get right in there. Oh. And Amazon Japan does pack things a little different, but here is, see if I can get this out. There we go. And I totally missed that they call her Black Widow. She's right in Japan. They didn't have Maximals and Predacons. Instead, they had Destrons and whatever the other one is. But yeah, here is Black Widow. It looks awesome in package as usual for all the Beast Wars figures. Get that nice paint. Yeah, I'm super excited about her. I have the only Black Arachnia figure I have is Beast Machines, which I like that design. I'm not complaining about that design at all. But this is the classic one that, you know, my first impression of the deadly femme fatale. Just, oh, and it looks like is she packaged in beast mode? Put that back there. Ooh, she is. And she comes with a bunch of stuff. I know some people were a little concerned about the price. So, Black Arachnia from Amazon Japan was $105 shipped. I'll admit that I pre-ordered mine so long ago, I don't know what, like, the market trend was here in terms of pre-order prices. But, you know, $100 for a masterpiece, especially one of this design, I'm more than happy to pay for. And I got additional base stuff, which is exciting. This is, you know, we thought that we were getting additional base stand support for Megatron, but I'm totally fine getting it for Black Arachnia. Yeah, she does look really good. She looks awesome. All right. Gen 1 Red Alert, did your packages find you okay? I don't remember. I was trying to check up on everyone and make sure that everything I shipped out for Extra Life went well, which, I don't know if you saw, Thu ran an auction to support my Extra Life campaign, so I think the team ended up, Arbitrary Hero ended up raising over $4,000 with his money he raised included, which is super awesome for our first year. All right, get this out of here. So, I know people have had complaints about Black Arachnia, especially her design. Ooh, there's like bits and bobs all over here. We got her little harpoon thingies with some actual string. 2 sets. One that has the string and one that doesn't. Look at that nice tampoed Predacon symbol. This is probably going to be on a stream on the faster side. Here is a face. I might have some squash on me. I've been getting ready for Thanksgiving, prepping stuff. This piece, I'm sure we'll find out. This is probably display stand stuff. We got these transparent blue webbing pieces, which I'm kind of glad, like, I was curious why they didn't just go transparent clear, because I felt like a little translucency in the webbing would have been just fine. But yeah, this is interesting. Oh, good. I'm glad it found you. I guess this like visually will look better against a white display than a white one would. Oh, we got another face in here. So yeah, this is probably just going to be a first look, and my goal is, I know I just got it, and I've got Thanksgiving and stuff, but Black Friday, well, I'm celebrating additional Thanksgiving, but since I don't do Black Friday shopping, I don't like to go out on Black Friday, my goal is to try and see if I can film a full review for her and get it out by Saturday. So my stickering videos that I've been doing, one of those, I think the one for Lancer is getting pushed back a week, but that's no big deal. That just means I have backlog for, ooh. So her ball joints are pretty thin, but they pop in pretty nicely. So I'll have backlog when I'm at PAX Unplugged. But yeah, look at, does she, so the question is, can she hold up her own weight? And my fear is that with this ball joint structure, she's not going to be able to. Her legs need to, like, there needs to be a shelf up top to prevent this rotation if she's going to support her own weight, which I don't think is the case. Let me see how far I can spread things out, get that weight distributed as far as possible. And I know people have complaints about the spider mode, but I think to get the, oh no, she is, look, she can hold her weight off the ground. So if you spread things out properly, she can stand up off the ground. There's room for my finger to go underneath. I'm double checking to make sure there's nothing that is touching. Oh, there is a, I guess this part was touching. Let's see if we can adjust things down even further. It may just be the case where we can't really get her without the stand to support her own weight, just because, right, by character design. Oh no, yeah. Okay, so she can support her own weight, get it off the ground, which is great because I was worried about this feature, just because by design, like, her spider mode needs to do so much to transform into a robot body. It is nuts. Let me see. I know she's on the thin side, but let's see if we can just go ahead and transform things without the instructions, which I'm always a little paranoid to do with Masterpiece figures, but then it always turns out fine. I think the designers at Takara have gotten really good about making transformations pretty intuitive. Like even MP-46 and MP-44, Megatron and Optimus Prime, I think I was able to transform without much trouble. Whoever's on, like Gen 1 Red Alert or whoever else is on, what are your all's plans for the Thanksgiving season? Somehow I need to get her legs out. There's got to be a clip. Ah. Well, oh no, this is supposed to come off, I think. I'm assuming that's supposed to come off. This looks like a gun. We'll leave that off for now, because I think it just plugged in back here. So we'll leave that off for now. Come in, her waist kind of flips, her legs come down. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of a cool swivel that lets you, let's see if we can get that on camera, to build that thigh piece. Same thing on this side, a little double joint action. Get those feet down. There's got to be a heel to flip out here that I'm just, that is pretty small, but it is a heel. Same thing on this side. Flip this boy out. If I can get my fingernail back there. Ah, there we go. Okay. So there's them spider lady legs. Coming up top. Let's see, I think we want to flip this around to form like abs. Flip these shoulders around. Get her mess of bunch of legs out of the way for now. Flip this through her really, yeah, that's a feature, I guess. I mean, it's right there. They're going for show accuracy. I feel now I have to understand the construction and orientation intended for her breasts. Ah, oh no, that works out really nicely. That all works out really nicely. And I'm assuming, looking back here, that's Black Arachnia, all transformed. And man, like this is really the first time we've gotten a real show accurate Black Arachnia. Of course, her legs want to do all sorts of crazy stuff. Let's flip things out of the way. So, you know, if anyone was thinking of buying her, she's fiddly, and I think we can all concede that she was always going to be fiddly. I just don't see how this transformation happens without the fiddliness, just because of how thin and lithe she needs to be. But she's also really posable. Like, okay, so that head, that feels good. That's sturdy but good. And look at that. Let's look at that face sculpt. That just looks awesome. I'm glad they got the two-tone paint in there. Shoulders, they go in and out on 2 joints, which is neat. No, okay, I was going to say that I thought she had a double elbow action, and she does. She has, oh, she's got like a jointed claw, which is neat. Yeah, hips go everywhere they need to be. Knees are double jointed. So, you know, a figure like this, I am very happy with. Another one for the Beast Wars shelf. I'm sure that I've done something incorrect in our transformation here. Well, actually, let's see. Let's move that out of the way so you guys can see. There's like a double joint back here that connects the ab to her back that I'm going to rotate down and see if that sits better. She does have like all sorts of ab crunch just due to transformation. I think that was very well intentioned on their part. Flip this in. So this backpack, it looks like we've got a couple options of where we want to store it. We can get it lower on her butt, or we can try and fold it up against her back, although it'll give her kind of a bit of a Unicron pillbug look. But that's pretty flat. And yeah, that's a super quick look at Black Arachnia. I've got a show I got to go to tonight. So, ooh. Okay, let's see if I can capture this on camera. There's, I guess when it's transformed into spider mode, this panel collapses in because there's some springy action there. And that also helps it get out of the way. Let's see if I can do that on camera. When she moves, which is awesome. I love that paint job. Like, look at those. That's very mainframe style detailed paint job. That looks awesome. She just, in general, looks amazing, and I don't really have any complaints at all. So this is her gun, which she's got to be able to hold somehow. So let's see, we've got a peg here. Or maybe she just holds it like this. I guess that's one of the things I'll check when I'm looking up in the instructions. She can also, yeah, her little harpoon gun, which you can use this way, or you can use they gave you the version with the actual rope material, which is neat. But yeah, that's it. That's Black Arachnia. I was super excited about this. I wanted to do a quick unboxing, and if anyone was here, thanks for hanging out. Well, Gen 1 Red Alert was here. If anyone else was here, thanks for hanging out. All right, super quick video. Great look at this figure. Just absolutely makes me happy. And we'll call this one done. See you guys.